For the finalists, the design challenge was their biggest challenge yet.
There's a few people that I think are really interesting and imaginative.
She looks amazing.
Yay!
And some others maybe didn't come out of it as well.
Here I am nervous again.
It's important in terms of the overall judging. There were a few disappointments for me, I cannot lie.
Rio is very underwhelming.
It was almost like he didn't design that.
Every year, we bring the designers out to LA, and Vogue produces a fashion show at the Chateau Marmont to showcase their collections to young Hollywood.
We look at all these finalists almost under a microscope in a very glamorous setting in front of high-profile people who are going to be hopefully their customers one day.
Excited to see your show.
It's our biggest fashion show ever. It's hosted by Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
And it's like every designer's dream come true.
Yeah, no one moves product like Kim. When Kim wears something, it sells out everywhere.
And this year we're introducing the Instagram challenge.
It's the last time they'll do a challenge. It's the last time they'll speak directly to the judges.
Do you think that is kind of off-brand? Didn't work so well for me.
Every year, hundreds of young American designers apply for the CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund.
The CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund is really the first of its kind, and indeed the only one of its kind.
Dana Winter from Vogue, Diane von Furstenberg, Jenna Lyons from J. Crew.
Those people can make your career.
We want to support designers that are going to be the future of American fashion. If you look at the landscape of American fashion, it is filled with designers that have been through the Fashion Fund.
Winning the CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund is like winning an Oscar. And at the end, the winner gets $400,000 and a mentorship with an industry leader.
10 designers, 4 months, 1 winner. This is the Fashion Fund.
The LA trip is very important for these designers. It's a huge opportunity for them to present themselves and their clothes to the West Coast.
It's an opportunity for all of us to see them away from New York, looking at them in a very glamorous setting and watching how they deal with all of that.
I'm really excited for the fashion show. It's going to be really great to have celebrities and editors and all the people there in LA sit front row at something that involves us. We're going so crazy. Yeah. We need a fashion show. We need a fashion show. Should we practice our dance moves?
Maybe we should just start dressing each other up and...
Ooh, should we choreograph something? I can't wait to see who's here.
Who do you think's coming?
Kim, Kanye.
When the designers come to LA, they have to hand their collections over to us. Vogue puts together a very exclusive runway show for the designers at the Chateau Marmont.
It's kind of nerve-wracking to not have any control of the styling or the casting. Those are things that I love to be so hands-on with.
This year, we've added another challenge onto their time in LA.
Just when you think you can't handle any more, more is thrown at you.
The designers will be coming up with an Instagram video that showcases their brand DNA and how compellingly it can translate in the world of social media.
Communication is very important in today's fashion world. We want to have a sense that they can use social media to promote themselves and they can be a recognizable voice in our industry. It's part of what we're looking at.
Welcome to LA. We'll have some fun this week, but first we have a little bit more work for you. We have Eva Chen to guest judge for the Instagram challenge.
So your challenge is to film a 15-second Instagram video inspired by Los Angeles. It needs to be filmed on your iPhone and has to not just capture your soul, your brand, your DNA, but also the spirit of LA. So you have 48 hours.
All right, so the countdown begins now. We are only about 2 weeks out from the awards gala. It's the last time they'll do a challenge. It's the last time they'll speak directly to the judges. This is it.
I have never posted an Instagram video in my life. I'm terrified.
As soon as I got the challenge, I phoned up all my LA friends. Try these on. I don't know if like open-toed is the vibe. We were on a strict time constraint, so we did this in a fast and furious manner. The LA River has got incredible architecture and incredible engineering, and I love that it feels so sort of DIY and punk. So it was the perfect choice for us. Can I shoot that one more time? And I really wanted this video to be about female strength. Finish strong! Yes! Great job.
Okay, ready, set, tell me when.
We're working with Chad Smith, who is like a famous robot dancer, and what we're trying to achieve is sort of a 360 of Los Angeles.
This needs to be like right here. The terrain, it's a little difficult. It was very narrow and we wanted to like have a wide angle. I said, okay, you already made the call, so it doesn't matter, so go for it. Working with him is a challenge.
Nick, check out what I got for you. I think it's gonna kind of match nice.
I just wanted to be like this surfer-rama. I actually brought 4 or 5 other suits. I just couldn't line up enough of my surfer buddies. It was kind of a difficult day to surf, but this is gonna end up being like 5-second film. I don't know, we'll see.
Today, Anna is going through all the designers' looks for the fashion show.
So those two together.
Those two, and then this is an either or.
Lauren Howell does an amazing job of staging this event and interpreting all of the collections.
So we couldn't find a short, we couldn't find anything that was a little bit more fun. I think you really need to do something that shows legs.
We've been doing this show for 8 years. This year, Anna wanted to totally change it up.
It's going to be very active and quick.
Interesting.
No skinny people, please.
Okay.
This group isn't as traditional as years past have been. They're so lively and so independent. I pushed very hard to completely change the casting, completely change the way the show was presented.
I mean, it looks so different from this collection.
But that's the whole point. We want it to be all different.
It's going to be crazy.
For the Instagram challenge, we're looking at how compellingly they're able to translate their brand DNA visually, how well they were able to use the Instagram and the video tools, and how they used LA to film as the backdrop for their videos. We'll also see how the designer's work is received, quantified in likes, in reposts, in new followers.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about presenting to the judges. It was more focused on creating the video. So hopefully the work speaks for itself.
Throughout the whole Fashion Fund process, every time I kind of presented, I feel like I would get really nervous or choke up and not be able to be myself. And I really wanted to come to LA and be able to speak to the judges. It's anyone's competition.
The designers not only will share their videos with the judges, but with these special guest judges, Eva Chen and Sally Singer, who oversees all of the creative for Vogue.com. This is an important moment. The designers at this point could incredibly impress or incredibly disappoint. Brad and Raul of Cadet.
Hello.
Hi.
You can just keep it on that frame for a little while, no problem. Yes.
A reason you didn't brand the end of the video with your name?
We didn't want it to feel like an advertisement, so we chose not to do it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
I think Cadets is the kind of thing that goes viral because it's just weird. You don't know what it is, you don't know why you're looking at it, and the fact that it's not branded at the end is genius. That's exactly right.
When we started this process, we were sort of an underdog in this competition. We think we're going to win, otherwise we'd be giving up.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Chris.
What location did you pick?
I picked downtown LA, but someone pointed out it's also the most New York of LA, so.
You make anything in LA?
Not yet, but hopefully once my, maybe once my product categories expand.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. Social media hasn't been top of mind in the scheme of like everything that I have to do. It was definitely challenging.
I wish that it had kind of pulled back a little.
Like I couldn't even tell him that was LA.
To me, it seems to highlight a lot of the issues that we have with him as a designer. Everything is so focused on how he makes things, and sometimes he forgets about the world around him.
There he is. Hi.
Hi, Matt.
If you were to do a short video on your brand, how different would it be than this?
I think it encapsulated it. There's an honesty there, there's a grit there. I don't think I would honestly change much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
I think that jumping around, 1 minute you're in a factory, 1 minute you're outside, didn't totally work.
I couldn't put my finger on why it would specifically be their brand. It didn't seem related to anything.
Hi.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Seems quite remote and a little bit lonely. Do you feel that way?
Sometimes, of course. A long time ago when I lived in Los Angeles, I didn't have money or a job and I had a lot of free time. And so I used to hike up to the Hollywood sign and reflect about my life and what I wanted and what my goals were. Those are pivotal things for me in the brand and creating the brand.
I want you to do hundreds more videos telling me the rest of the story because I felt that you seduced me and I still want to know more about it.
Thank you, Aurora.
Thank you so much, you guys, for your time. I really appreciate it.
She's beautiful, the scenery is beautiful, and it sort of plays to a kind of go for the Levi's vibe.
Instagram is about self-reflection / selfies. She was the star of it, which does well on Instagram, that's for sure.
Hi, Jonathan.
Poor guy.
Lucky girl.
Wow, that was cute.
Did you start with a strong storyline or did you just start with a concept? And
the whole thing just came to my head. When I saw it all kind of come together, it was better than I envisioned in my head. I thought she was gonna take the dress off, but then I was like, I don't want her to take the dress off. It's too much.
Very nice.
Thank you guys so much.
In the past, Jonathan's clammed up a little bit around the judges. This time, he was funny and charming. That's the side of him that the judges really want to see.
Then you just see some.
Hi. Ready? Baja East.
Just one thing. In the beginning, is somebody who flips the finger. Carla.
Oh, Carla Welch.
Do you think that is kind of off-brand?
It was about the personality that people were shooting. It's her personality. If you look at her Instagram, she's always doing that. These are the influencers of LA, and they're also Instagram influencers, and they all have huge followings. So we wanted to capitalize on that. We've already had a few of them repost.
Who has reposted?
Lauren Anderson reposted, Eva Martino reposted. Jessica should as well. Jessica should.
Jessica should.
Jessica has it, she should.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
From a commercial point of view, it was super clever. It was very LA, with some major stars in there. I mean, they had thought it out.
If Jessica Alba reposts that video, it's gonna blow up.
Hello again.
Hi.
Hey, Becca.
Ta-da!
It was interesting to watch because you are so high tech and it's almost kind of a low tech video, which is so cool to see you do that because there's honesty in there.
We wanted to show that togetherness and that diversity, something that people can relate to through social media.
Pro Mat has the most followers of anyone in the fund. Have you gotten a lot of likes?
Yeah, I just checked. We got like 500 likes in the last few
That's
hours.
great.
So
Thank
cool.
you.
Okay.
I really liked it, and I love her. I think she's a smart, interesting girl. I don't know if it has that same viral sense. Like, I don't know if I go back and watch it a bunch of times.
It uses language you've seen in what Under Armour does and what Nike does. And I'm always drawn to things that don't come from the language of larger advertising.
I was kind of hoping they would ask me more questions and like tell me more stuff. Like, we love you the most. You're the winner.
Thaddeus? Hi.
What was that?
What was that suit?
It's not functional. It's for spectacular purposes only.
How's your video doing so far?
I don't know. I think I have like 5 Instagram followers. I think I got about 3 likes. It's a pretty good percentage.
Thanks, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
It was more intellectual in a very internalized way. For this medium, it doesn't seem right. Didn't work so well for me.
Rio from Gypsy Sport. Hello.
Quite a pedicure.
Wow.
That's a serious feet.
It's a good friend of mine. He's a stylist for Gypsy Sport.
Oh, I love that it's a boy, even better.
So precise, really well done.
Thank you.
It's interesting how Rios was so quiet. Rios been so in your face, and I kind of like his insanity.
Visually, what was happening was quiet. I mean, the rainbow toenails.
A lot of the videos were incredibly cinematic. I had something very simple, but it was true to the brand, and I think that was part of the challenge.
Hi, guys.
Okay, we're gonna play your video.
I thought you did a fantastic job. It's very you. It's very your brand. You're the Tom Ford of our CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund. You're gonna be a movie director someday.
Thank you.
What kind of drink is that?
It's a Manhattan.
Ah, ironic. I like that.
Good job, David.
Thank you.
I knew he was going to deliver.
If your challenge is to do something joyous about being in LA that conveys your rat packy kind of brand,
He nailed it.
nailed it.
Were there favorites that you guys had? Imagine you're an 18-year-old girl who's obsessed with fashion, and you're watching these videos, and that's all you know about the designer.
You want to be Aurora. Everyone wants to be Aurora.
I mean, if you look at Brother Ballets and David Hart, to me, those two, in terms of connecting with what the challenge was, the LA piece, who they are as a brand.
For pure entertainment value, Jonathan's video.
Cadet, for sure. They were definitely top 2.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. And I think to be able to get over that hump of realizing you can make something not so $1 million and make it cool.
They're empowered now.
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your time.
We've seen this young talent at the very beginning when they were timid and fearful when they presented, and then to watch their journey and watch how they've matured. They've grown a lot through this whole process. It'll be fun to see their clothes in the fashion show tomorrow at Chateau Marmont.
Today, the designers will see the runway show that Vogue has put together to showcase their collections.
This needs to be themed. Anna really wants this to feel not like a typical runway show. The flight suit couple needs to come out together. It should really feel more like a performance. Each designer should have a group of characters that defines them. We're all going to the beach together. We're talking about doing different hair and makeup for each group. That's gonna take a long time. And then we have to do rehearsals for this. You're gonna grab the coconut from your bag, and then you are interacting with your child or your coconut. I don't know how it's all gonna work.
And then you go. You, oh, wait, no.
No cushions? No cushions. There could be some mistakes. We've had to fire a dog already. Oh.
You guys, you gotta move it fast though. This is like music chair.
Mikey's my friend. Look at it. Okay, I'm gonna do it too.
Teddy, are you okay with drums? I hope so.
She lost one dog already.
For the fashion show, we've showcased their collections not only to LA press and LA customers, but also to Hollywood.
It's our biggest fashion show ever. It's hosted by Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
They are introduced to celebrities that might not otherwise have seen their collections.
Hi, I'm Brad. I'm Cadet, one of the designers.
It's a really exciting opportunity for them.
Celebrity drives, visibility, buzz, sales, all those things. So being here today, it's great. But also, it makes you feel more pressure.
We're watching to see how they interact in a high-profile situation. This is a very, very important final step.
I don't know. I'm not like a professional smoozer. Schmoozer. Like, I feel like some people are just so like.
Thank you in advance, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your seats. Our program is about to start. Thank you so much.
Okay, now we know my next group. Where's the rest of Gypsy's farm? In order. Thank you. Can we meet Jonathan Simkai?
If this is your first time at the show, welcome. And if you've been before, you're going to see that things are a little different today.
Do we have a chromat? No, there's no Jackson.
You're welcome to
I need chromat girls. Chromat.
Diversity. I love that they pulled one of my favorite models who has prosthetic legs. And the clothes look good.
They did an amazing job. I mean, it was so beautiful. But they had shoes like on hands. Like I felt like it was cheating. It's like every designer's dream come true. Like, I wish we could just freeze time.
It was spot on. Seeing all of our past seasons come together on these models, we could not be more grateful.
I'm feeling great. What's better than having a show in the LA sun?
Let's get a drink.
Yeah.
I love Jonathan Simkai so much. I've been supporting him for a year now, so it's beautiful to see his creations come down the runways.
I've seen Jonathan evolve, and I loved seeing this collection. I mean, they're all amazing.
I thought the chromat was really, really interesting. I think it was the most different from all the rest of them.
I like the Baja East, the cashmere. I got a few pieces last year. It was very nice stuff.
I love Thaddeus's clothing. He's authentically a surfer guy. I'm happy for you, man. Especially in towns like this, people want to wear surf wear, but on the street.
Show me how you judge people. When you go like this.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. My favorite part about this day is seeing all the designers get to actually watch their shows.
The cast was amazing.
And it's just an emotional day overall because this is really the last day that they're all together before the awards dinner. You've been having fun?
So much fun.
This started many, many months ago, and it's the last step on an incredible road. It's been amazing getting to know all these young designers to see who's going to be our final choice.
After the fashion show is over, we invite all of the designers to a very special, very elegant dinner. At this point, all of the challenges are over. It's their time to just sort of take in the moment and reflect on the Fashion Fund as it comes to a close.
You see someone sitting next to Anna Wintour in a costume Kanye, and you're like, well, okay, well, I guess I know who's gonna win now. Simkai. I think it was about Anna wanting to build a relationship with Jonathan before anything happens. But Anna's not the only judge.
Next week on the Fashion Fund.
The judges are scheduling site visits at the very, very last minute. I love it in here.
Can I order one of these?
How honest you want me to be with you? Brutally.
I think this year we have to be open to all sorts of different ideas of what constitutes a winner.
What I would question is the creativity.
He's so close to having something.
He is so far from having something, it's not even funny.
It's like the culmination of months and months of all of this.
You can taste it and you can smell it.
The winners of the CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund Awards are